Hello YouTube, I hope you had a fabulous day. Today is October 30th, 2023. Tomorrow is Halloween. I hope you guys celebrated some way, somehow. Make them memories with your kids because they'll always remember. Me and mines, we did a escape room and we saw Saw 10. So if you didn't see Saw 10, go see it. Go see it. It's a twist at the end and it's like very entertaining, but it was good. It was really good. But today I wanted to ask a question to YouTube world. Why is it that people put celebrities on such a high pedestal? I wanted to ask that, and you can comment, like, and subscribe. Come on, we got 497. Let's get it to 500 and then we can get it to 1,000. Let's get it there. But I wanted to ask y'all in YouTube world, why is it that when celebrities do something, it's okay, they get a pass, and people will go as far as defend it? And I told y'all I have to stay off of Instagram. Like, I really do, because I get into petty arguments and I'm always responding. Like, I'm learning to ignore, but I feel like people just defend stuff and they don't even do the research. Like, if you do the research and then you form an opinion, fine. So there's a Aretha Franklin, may she rest in peace. I actually took my father to see her before she passed away. Yeah, so I took my father on Father's Day. It was a treat for him. June 15th. I still got the ticket. Y'all see it. Might come off as backwards, but there you go. Aretha Franklin. I saw her at Radio City Music Hall, June 2014 at 8 p.m. Ticket was $55 too. We sat way up high, and it was in 2014. But I keep my tickets as receipts. Like, yes, I went to see her. She was amazing. Unfortunately, she passed away. May she rest in peace. Now, there's something on Instagram where Wendy Williams, she interviewed her and she was kind of teasing her or whatever, saying she was gullible. Everybody's been gullible in their life. We all made mistakes. So I guess she got defensive because Wendy can come off as sarcastic. So I guess that's why she responded. But she was gullible too. Aretha had a kid at 13, consensually, with a boyfriend that she had. Now, some might argue, oh, well, it's a crime. It's not a crime if another 13-year-old is having sex with her and that was her child's father. The movie brought it out. Somebody said in the comments, oh, her father raped her. That is not true. Her father did not rape her. Yes, she was molested, but it was not by her father. And there are people who get molested, but they don't have babies at 13. So, you know, she was gullible at one point. Unfortunately, she had 4 kids before she turned 25. That's a loose person. That's a gullible person thinking that they can have all them kids by different men. That's being gullible. That's not wisdom. That's not sense. So I had said everybody's gullible at one point. That's all I said. People like, how dare you insult the queen? One person called me a peasant. Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, if I'm a peasant, why are you talking to me? So I responded, I was like, oh, you're a millionaire. Congratulations. Because we're all peasants. Like, there's no middle class. It's either you're poor or you're rich. So if you're rich, congratulations. Like, you know, why are you talking to me if I'm a peasant? But it just shows how anything negative remotely you say about a celebrity, people get defensive. Why don't people have that same energy if you talk about people's family members or even friends or whatever? Why is that? Especially black people. Like, you could sit there and talk nonsense. Now, some people will defend if they're a true friend, but if you listen to most people, if you come up to somebody and you say something negative about somebody, they all ears. They like, what? They all, don't let it be family. Don't let it be family. They all is. They want to know all the tea. Don't let it be friends where it's like a group of 4 women that's friends, and then one of the friends want to gossip about the other one in the absence of the friend, right? Oh, they all is then. But then when you say something about Aretha Franklin or Whitney Houston, people get defensive. Like, don't talk about the queen. No, it's like, why are people like that? Why do we put celebrities on this high pedestal? I said I love Aretha like the next person. I went to her concert and I took my father to see her. I love Aretha. But let's not get away from the fact that she also was gullible. She made mistakes. Okay? She had 4 kids before the age of 25, all out of wedlock, and her first kid was at 13. Consensually. She was not raped, people, right? So one person said, oh, I'm sick in the head for that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Then another one, this is another popular one. Ashanti and Nelly, they back together. I don't know. Y'all know all about that, right? Everybody loves them together. But if your friend was in a relationship with a man for 10 years and never married her, all of us will be like, girl, you stupid. Why you getting back with him? But because it's Ashanti, right? And she getting back with Nelly, everybody's okay with it. Why is that? Why is it that we worship these celebrities and when they do something, it's fine? But if a family member does the same thing, we put them down. Whitney Houston was on drugs, right? And it's sad the way she died. I personally think she was murdered. When she died, if you came out and said, oh, she died from drugs, everybody was on your case. Like, it was crazy. Like, I had a person delete me off Facebook because of what I said about Whitney. And I didn't care because we weren't close friends anyway. But people was coming at me like, oh. So, yeah. So, if it was a friend of yours, or Ashanti and Nelly, everybody loves them back together. Even a girl I went to school with, she posted it on her Instagram. And I said, she's stupid for getting back with him. She's like, oh, well, you never know. Maybe he changed. Then she was like, personally, I wouldn't take him back. But they look happy together. So she even knew, we both know as women, when you with a man for a number of years and he acts a certain way, when you take him back, ladies, it gets worse. And any woman that's been in a long-term relationship will tell you that when a man start acting up, you break up with him and take him back, it gets worse. It really does. It's just like a child that did something and you don't properly punish them. They're going to do it again because they're not going to take you serious. So Nelly and Ashanti, everybody's happy that they together. But if it was your sister, if it was your friend, you would tell her, girl, you're stupid, right? You would not be saying, oh, you know, da-da-da. Or like if you had a cousin or niece or daughter that got pregnant at 13, you're going to be on her case. You're not going to, oh, yeah. You're not going to be happy about that pregnancy. Any normal person would be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you so fast? Let's keep it real. She was fast. That has nothing to do with being molested. I have friends that were not molested and started having sex at 13. They just had fast vagina. That's all. Like, let's keep it real. You have people who get pregnant at 13, 14, 15 years old every day. Has nothing to do with a predator. Has nothing to do with molestation. Has nothing to do with that. Some people are just fast. You got 16. There was a girl on paternity court. And she was 18 years old. Or 17. Very young. She had 3 children. And the judge didn't really say much to her. But it was sad because she was smiling and she thought it was funny. And she had 3 children and was barely 18 years old. And everybody in the comment section agreed, yo, she looked like she's in her 30s. Because she having all these kids, 3 kids, and she was 18. It's like, what are you doing with your life? And then the sad part about it is the man in question for the paternity of her child, first of all, he was like a year younger than her, but regardless of the fact, he wasn't even a father. And she said it. She was like, you prove how much of a whore I am. Da, 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 da. Yes, you are, because you don't know, you're on your third kid and you don't know who the father is. And you done wasted this young man's time trying to make him look like a bad guy when he not even a father. And so who do we blame? We have to put the blame on her because she made that decision to lay up with someone and make a baby. And in paternity court, they get serious and they do get personal. She didn't say nothing about being molested. She didn't say nothing about that. She just likes sex. Some people are just like that. I know a lot of people. I know, and you know that's the weird, the part that I wanted to talk about. The people I know that have been molested and stuff, they kind of shy away from sex. They're still sexual people, but they not hungry for it. It kind of tamed them down. The people that's like fast, all the people that I know started having sex at 13, they didn't get molested. It's just they had a lot of time on their hands. Their parents was divorced or separated. The mothers wasn't home like that. Like, I'm happy that I have a job where I could be home with my son and I could watch him and what he do. Right? So, yeah, it's like we got to stop saying, oh, because she was molested, that's why she had a baby at 13. No, Aretha had a baby at 13 because she wanted some. She was a fast one. She was a gullible one. Everybody's gullible in something. So to try to say, oh, she didn't make no mistakes, like we all make mistakes. All of us make mistakes. None of us are perfect. So that's my question for today. Why do we put these celebrities on such a high pedestal? Why do we do that? And those are my thoughts.